Hey, what's up guys? I'm DJ Alex Brown, and in today's video we're going to be talking about one of the most important pieces of my toolkit as a DJ and business owner. This is gaffer's tape, also known as gaff tape or photography tape sometimes, depending on the industry you're in. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I apologize if the audio is bad. My cat's chewed through my microphone wire, so I'm waiting for a new one to come in. And I apologize if the lighting is bad because I'm in the middle of moving. So, not the best time to shoot a video, but it was the only time that I had time. So, today's video is made possible by Crate Connect. They are an awesome DJ music subscription, and I'll talk a little bit more about them towards the end of the video. Anyway, today we're going to be comparing Amazon's gaffer's tape brand, which is Amazon Basics, with the top tier industry standard gaffer's tape brand, which is PROGAFF. You can see it inside the thing there. Have used PROGAFF for basically the entire time that I have used gaff tape, up until I would say a couple months ago, because I bought another business, which I'll talk about in a separate video, and I had just spent all my cash on that, and I was going a little cheap on tape, so I said, I'll give the Amazon Basics a try. Usually it's not that bad, and it wasn't that bad. I don't think I'll be buying it again, and the main reason is what's probably the most important of any gaffer's tape, and that's the stickiness. So, if you're not familiar with what gaffer's tape is, gaffer's tape is a cloth tape. Technically it's a type of duct tape, so there's a cloth on one side and there's an adhesive on the other. Now, gaffer's tape is designed so that when you put it on wires or use it to tape things together, that the adhesive does not melt or come off and get all sticky. Now, in practice, does that always work 100%? Absolutely not. There are many cases where I have had my gaffer's tape melt in the heat of the sun, and that does include PROGAFF, which is what this is here. However, the main thing that is of most concern to most people using gaff tape is how well the tape sticks and how well it comes off. The point being that it shouldn't leave any residue, but it should stick well enough to hold cables down to the floor, for example, for a day while a wedding is going on or something. PROGAFF is much stickier, so I'm going to stick it to my hand, and my hand is, we have natural oils on our body, and it sticks pretty well. The Amazon Basics gaff tape definitely does not stick as well to a hand or a surface, especially if that surface is not perfectly clean. Now, if you used gaffer's tape before, I'm sure that you have seen many disgusting things on a floor where you're trying to tape a wire to or something. Maybe it was a carpet and it wasn't as clean as it looked. Maybe it was the corner of a hardwood floor in a venue, and again, it wasn't as clean as you would think it would be. I have had my fair share of taping cables through carpets that are nasty, hardwood floors that are not properly cleaned. When you tape a section to something, it's going to stay pretty well, as long as you have enough tape on the side to hold. Now, when it comes to tearing and things, it's mostly going to be the same. PROGAFF does kind of have a satisfying tear sound, and what it probably comes down to is just that it's the industry standard. They've probably had scientists studying how to make the best gaff tape on the planet, and this is what you get. I will say that PROGAFF is not necessarily the cheapest option. Okay, it's never the cheapest option. However, it's not all that much more expensive when you do the math on what an Amazon Basics roll costs. A Amazon Basics roll is about $15 for a roll. That's maybe a little more than half of what a PROGAFF roll is. I'll put the comparisons on the screen for you for the Amazon listings. PROGAFF is, depending on the day, around $26 for a roll on Amazon. Now, you might be thinking that is some freaking expensive duct tape. And you're right, but there's a reason that professionals use this. It's because it doesn't stick to our wires and destroy them, but it sticks to the floor well enough so that people don't trip over wires. And it's a cost of doing business at the end of the day. If you do the math, PROGAFF is just slightly cheaper than the Amazon Basics. Which would I buy going back? If you don't remember the start of the video where I said I wouldn't buy it again, that's completely true. I think if you're just getting started out, it might make sense to buy the Amazon Basics tape. If you don't have a lot of money on hand and you're kind of paycheck to paycheck, the Amazon Basics will do you okay. But I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to go through it faster, and that at the end of the day, if you can afford to buy the roll of PROGAFF, buying the roll of PROGAFF will probably be the best bet. It'll probably end up being cheaper because you're not going to have to use as much of it. I did an event this weekend for my second business, It's Lit, where I had to tape a wire to a wooden wall thing. It was decorative, and there was some sort of polish on the wood or wood cleaner that made the tape almost impossible to stick to it. And I was using my Amazon Basics roll of gaff tape. Never have I wished more in my life that I had my PROGAFF with me. Now, I am going to use the entire roll before I buy another roll of PROGAFF, just because I already have it. I did spend a good chunk of money on it, and so I'm just going to use it until I'm out. But I am using it up a lot faster than I would a roll of PROGAFF. You might be looking at my roll of PROGAFF and saying, gee, that looks pretty big. And you'd be right, because it is pretty big. The typical size of a roll of gaff tape is 2 inches wide. However, they offer multiple different sizes, including this 3-inch roll, especially in PROGAFF. I haven't been able to find the Amazon Basics equivalent of this, and if you're to the point where you want to buy a 3-inch roll of gaff tape, just buy the PROGAFF. I don't think the Amazon Basics would be worth it in any sense. I personally keep on hand, at least for my DJ stuff, a roll of 2-inch gaff tape and a roll of 3-inch gaff tape. This is because I have varying sizes of wires, and if I tape, say, 3 wires under one piece of tape, I'm going to need a 3-inch roll. Whereas if it's only 1 or 2 wires, maybe I can get away with the 2-inch roll. If you really don't like having to fight your wires, or you don't roll your wires the proper over-under way, which is the only proper way to roll wires, I think I have a video on my channel of that. I'll put a card if I do. You might want to just splurge and get the 3-inch roll of PROGAFF. It's more expensive, don't get me wrong, it's definitely more expensive. But it's going to probably save you a lot of time, and just going across once, especially if you deal on a lot of tight time constraints, this would be the way to go.
I wanted to say a huge thank you to Crate Connect for supporting the channel and helping to make this video possible for you guys. As you may know and have seen in my past videos, I am a Crate Connect affiliate, which means that if you use my promo code, which helps you save money, then I get a small commission of your subscription price. It doesn't cost you anything more, but it goes a long way to helping out the channel and helping me make these videos for you. Crate Connect is an excellent DJ music pool, and they've been my pool of choice for the past couple months. But if you want to give them a try, you can save $5 using the promo code DJAlexBrown when you sign up. Thank you, Crate Connect, for supporting the channel.
So, at the end of the day, what does it come down to? Well, the Amazon Basics is okay. It'll get you by, especially if you're just starting out. But if you're a true professional, use the PROGAFF. It's every bit worth the money. And I will leave links to both of these products on Amazon in the description below so that you can check them out and order them for yourselves. They will be Amazon affiliate links, so if you do purchase from those links, I might get a cent. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps to support the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to hear your thoughts about PROGAFF and Amazon Basics in the comments. Let me know if you like either of these tapes, if you've used them, and what your personal opinion is, or if you'll be buying them. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date when I post new videos like this one. Again, thanks for watching. That's going to wrap this one up. Until next time, peace.